morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful, and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously. So what do? 3, 2, 1, my juicy little lights. Thank you, little lights, you're delicious and bright. Yes, they are, aren't they, my delicious little babies? They're certainly bright. Now then, our weather in our old neck of the woods in the old UK, well, if it's raining, it's raining. So yes, it's peeing down in my neck of the woods in the old UK. However, it may differ in other places. Now then, my delicious little babies, it's just gone 10:30 in the morning AM in where I am in Brummyland in the UK, my delicious little babies. Now then, right, so yeah, there's a number of things I want to say, but I'm going to start by saying, because my youngest little baby brother, God bless him, what he does is he sends me like a little quirt. You've probably heard me say that before, my delicious little babies, and each and every morning he sends me a little quirt. So sometimes, I get my pen. Hold on, my delicious babies. Oh. So sometimes, I get there first, and I'll send him a little good morning message. I do not send the quirts, but I just type out what it is I want to type out. And but for most of the time he gets there first. God bless him. So God bless you, my little baby. Okay, he's just so beautiful, and he's so spiritual, and he's very much into our beautiful dear God, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, our dear Creator. Do you see what I mean? He's very much into that, okay? That doesn't mean no, okay? And so I just thought I'd read it out. I'm sure that he will not mind, okay? So, and this will be for all of you, for anybody who happens to, manage to look at my video, okay? Right. So I'm just going to read it out for you, my little lovelies, okay? So please, this is really positive and beautiful for you all. Good morning. This day is ready for you, and it is full of God's blessings. Embrace it, adore it, live it. Okay, my delicious little babies, so that's for you all. So much love. And God bless to you all, okay, my delicious babies. Now then, because I really love the little quirts that he sends me. They're ever so sweet. Do you see what I mean? Anyway, I just love it. I just get a little bit of sentimental when I read them. Do you know what I mean? It's really lovely, and it's so very thoughtful of him. But my little brother, he's really thoughtful. He's really caring. He is, and thoughtful. Do you know what I mean? Straight to the heart. Do you see? Okay. So any little girlfriend that he has, I see that there we are as a blessing, okay? Because he's very thoughtful, and whether it be with my beautiful little baby daughters, or whether it be with his girlfriends, or whether it be with his beautiful little baby pussycats, do you know what I mean? He's just got a beautiful nature, and with his dear friends, do you see what I mean, okay? And that's the way it should be, my delicious little babies. That's the way I see it, okay? Anyway, so I thought I'd share that with you. He will not mind. He will not mind. You won't mind, will you, little baby? Anyway, so what is it that I want to talk about today? Okay, so I've got just some things I want to talk about, okay? But what I want to say, okay, is that so we've got, I've seen a video this morning, okay? And I mean, I love milk, I love cream, I love butter, okay? So I love all of those things now, yes? But I remember, I mean, even if you go back decades ago, yes? I mean, if you see somebody milking, oh, I love our beautiful little baby cows and their great big baby saucer eyes. Well, and especially if you look at like in a different country, and when they're milking the cows, it's like how can I explain it? They do it gently. It's not like they're sort of really pulling, like on the little cows. God bless the little teats. Well, I mean, I've seen a video this morning. No disrespect to the uploader. Do you know what I mean? But I mean, you know, like they've got the little cows there with the back legs, and they've got like this kind of string around the back legs. Well, I'm not being nasty, my delicious little babies, okay? But I'm a woman with a view. I shall have my effing view. And the way that I see that, there's no need for that. No need to put the string around the back of the poor, beautiful little baby cow's legs. No, there isn't. Like I just said, and you go back decades, if you look at how they milk cows, it's like, you know, it's like somebody coming up to me, my delicious little babies. I don't want to get too personal. I'll just get to the point. You know, I don't want somebody pulling on my boobies. Do you know what I mean? That would be rather painful and sore. Do you see what I mean? But the way that, how can I explain it? And I've seen it for decades. You can get milkers. So, well, there's plenty of ones who milk the system, you know, in the world. We know who, and the putrid little lackeys, okay? But I'm referring to our beautiful little baby cows. I love them so, okay? Well, to me, my delicious little babies, as far as I'm concerned, there's just no need for it. You got ones who can milk cows, and they're really gentle and they're really nice. But it seems over the decades, it's like they really just tug on it. Imagine those poor little cows. That's all I'm saying, my delicious little babies. I wouldn't want somebody, like I said, coming up to my boobies and flipping pulling them and about here, there and everywhere. I wouldn't like it. Do you see what I mean? Okay, my delicious babies, that just bothered me. So I seen about 30 seconds of it, and you know what? I just clicked off it because I thought I just do not want to watch you, and not when they're putting the string around. No, I do not agree with that at all. Okay, it's like the poor little cows just fixed in one place. I just do not like it. I just feel that there's a lovely way to do it, not like that. But that's how it's become over the decades, my delicious little babies, do you say? Okay, I just think it's wicked. That's just me, my delicious little babies. I'm not nasty. I do not feel I am. And anyway, I'm not apologising. I'm not saying sorry. That's how I feel, and that's it. And I'm sure, God bless her dear little souls, for any dear lady, dear little woman out there, you know, they wouldn't want the boobies all being pulled around here, there and everywhere either. Do you see what I mean? Well, I don't know, I suppose, unless, I mean, because you do get, you know, a smaller amount, don't you? My little babies are into that kind of thing now. But, you know, but generally, you know, you want to be treated nicely. Well, that's no different for beautiful little cows, is it? That's all I'm saying. Okay, that's just my feelings anyway, my delicious little babies. So, I have not mentioned this, okay, and I am going to mention it because when I seen Bishop Ma Mary, and what happened, my delicious little babies, you know, where somebody went to attack him. They did attack him, apparently. Well, I mean, sorry, excuse me. Sorry, I'm going to have a sip of my coffee, please, and thank you. I'll have two. Well, I mean, what was the point of that? I just could not see the point of attacking a dear gentleman in his church for simply talking, speaking. My delicious little babies, do you see? There's just absolutely no effing need for that whatsoever. So it's very clear to me, my delicious little babies, okay, that, well, whoever it was clearly was not very well, were they? My delicious little babies. Well, all I can hope, my delicious little babies, okay, and this should be across the board, that if somebody's done wrong like that, well, they should be put to rights, banged to rights, my delicious little babies, not just being allowed to get away with it now. You know, this is what I said about religion, my delicious little babies. This is my point, what I've been saying, and what millions of others over the decades have been saying. This is how it rocks and rolls now. You see, you get it on religion. You see, nobody's ever going to agree with everything, you know, that somebody would say. Nobody is. But what I also feel is that somebody should be respected no matter what religion. They should be respected for their religion, you know, as long as, okay, as long as it is not harming anybody else. Do you see? But when I've listened to Ma Mary, you know, over these years now, I must be honest with you, Mardalishlik babies. I happen to find him pretty interesting. Of course, you know, I'll only see from time to time. It's not something, you know, that I, do you know what I mean, listen to very often. But to me, you know, if I had to say, he's a pretty interesting gentleman. And then, of course, you know, you've got a brother, which I always call father, Brother Nathaniel. He's a really interesting gentleman as well. Do you see what I mean? I enjoy listening to him as well from time to time, do you see? But all we can hope and pray, please God, you know, if that is what has truly happened, well, God bless dear Bishop Ma Mary, and that he has a very, you know, speedy recovery, my delicious little babies, do you say? But apparently he'd said, I'd heard, he'd said that he forgives. I just have a different view, my delicious little babies, okay? And to me, forgiveness would not be the word I'd be looking for myself. My delicious little babies, okay? But that's just me. That's just me. You know, but it clearly shows the kindness of the man. Do you see what I mean, okay? I'm a kind woman. But do I feel that that's right for somebody to go up and do that? No, I do not. And that's my view. I will stick to my view, my delicious little babies, do you say? You know, so that's just how I feel on that subject. But, you know, God bless my Ma Mary. Like I said, if that is what has happened, God bless him. I hope you get better, Bishop, sorry, Ma Mary. God bless, okay? But yes, anyway, I've got a couple of these, you know. I've got a couple here, you know, just of Bishop Ma Mary, okay, my delicious little babies, okay. Now, the first one, my delicious little babies, this is, well, this was interesting, actually. It's not a long video, my delicious little babies. It's about, that doesn't mean it's around 4 minutes. Both of them are on YouTube, my delicious little babies, okay? So we have got the first one, the uploader is called Should Any of You Happen to Have an Interest, okay, my delicious little babies. The uploader is called, so if you could please type it into the old search engine, walk space in space Christ. Okay, my delicious little babies, so she'll repeat just again once more, walk in Christ. This uploader happens to have 7.19 thousand subscribers, my delicious little babies, on YouTube. Now the video should read, Satan is the head of the church. Ma Mary Emmanuel. Okay, my delicious little babies, so I'm just going to repeat that again for you, okay? Satan is the head of the church, Ma Mary Emmanuel. Now, I took it upon myself, my delicious little babies, just to look at just a few of the comments. Okay, my delicious little babies. I didn't scroll down. I just looked at just a few. And they said, what was it? Jesus is the head. There we are, of the church. Jesus is the head of the church, okay? Somebody else had put in the comments, you know, they liked the video, but words to effect, not the exact words, but they said that, but the title to the video was rather misleading. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? So, really, you can take this as you will. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, with that one, okay? Maybe the wording to the video, I personally, just got an itch. I personally, my delicious little babies, maybe would not have chosen that title, okay? Somebody else had put as well, something like, you know, ones or something, words to effect that had put that, you know, ones who would be drawn to Satan would look at that video. Well, I do not know how they drew themselves to that conclusion, but everybody else has a different view, don't they, my delicious little babies, okay? But to me, myself, okay, we could, I don't know, look at things now another way, okay? You see, what I'm going to say is you've got your true, what I would say, of any religion. You've got your true worshippers of Christ, of Jesus, or for a different religion, you know, what they believe in, okay? And you've got your ones who go to church every Sunday, or, you know, whatever day it is. And, well, you know, and as I've known over the decades, my delicious little babies, there we are. Oh, yes, I have, okay? So I'm only speaking from experience of what I've known, my delicious little babies, okay? I'm not speaking for anybody else, okay? I'm simple things, having a conversation, okay? But for some, not for all, you can get the most two-faced ever to walk, there we are, this earth. Okay, my delicious little babies, but they'll go and pray to church on a Sunday, or like I said, any other day. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay? So you've got that set of mankind. Then you've got the other set of mankind where they're so super duper happy just to help anybody. You know, there isn't what you'd say, it's just a figure of speech, but you know, they haven't got a bad burn in the body. Do you understand what I mean? That's the old-fashioned saying, okay? All they want to do is just to help others. That's all they want to do, okay? So you have the other set of mankind. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? So when I looked at the title to the video, I don't know, I'm not sure what the uploader's thoughts were at that time, my delicious little babies, but you know, you could take that another way. You could even quite possibly say that maybe, you know, that the uploader, maybe their thoughts was that maybe they feel that for whatever strange reason, that Satan seems to run the church for some reason. Do you see what I mean? So there's different ways of looking at that title to the video, my delicious little babies, okay? But like I said, one's clearly pointed out, you know, one's saying that it was rather misleading, and then the other's saying that Jesus is the head of the church, okay? So just thought I'd mention that. Now, the last one, okay, because I haven't wrote anything else down, so I'll talk about something else, okay? This is on YouTube as well, my delicious little babies. This uploader happens to have 22.7 thousand subscribers, my delicious little babies. This uploader, I flipping forgot to write down who the uploader is. What's it called? Is it Christ is King? It could be Christ is King. Anyway, or what you could do is simple things. Type in, please and thank you, my delicious babies, in the old space bar, yes? A serious warning to all Americans, from Mary Emmanuel. Okay, my delicious babies, so I'm just going to repeat that again for you, okay? A serious warning to all Americans from Ma, Mary, Emmanuel. Okay, my delicious babies. Now, these two videos will just be, that I advertise, will just be one-offs. Okay, my delicious babies. Something, I don't know, it's just making me say all this morning. My delicious babies, okay? Now then, well, yes, I mean, I agreed with Mary's, Emmanuel's, yes, I agreed with the majority of it. I would have said 95% I agreed with. My delicious little babies, okay? You see, Mary is very, there we are, he's very passionate about what he talks about. Now, we could look at lots of other, you know, preachers. Do you understand what I mean? Yes, being a word. You know, who are equally as passionate, my delicious little babies, do you say? But he is right, like I said, with 95%, there we are, of what he has said. My delicious little babies, okay? So I'm not preaching this morning, my delicious little babies, about anything now. No, I'm not. I'm just pointing things out, if you know what I mean. My delicious little babies, that doesn't mean no. Got a lot of itches this morning. Anyway, my delicious little babies. Now then, so we changed the subject now. So what did I see? Mind you, I'm a bit late seeing this. I remember years ago, I used to look at some of Sadhguru's videos. Not a lot of them, but I did used to listen to some of them, okay? And he did what I feel talk, there we are, ding, ding, dong, dong, common sense, okay? Of course, as anybody knows who's been so very kind enough to listen to my videos over the months, my delicious little babies, okay? And of course, anyone, there we are, who's known me for years, okay? Anybody would tell you that I cannot stand gurus. Anybody can tell you that, my delicious little babies. I cannot stand them. And I do not feel that for a lot of them, they are there for the good. No, they are not. Far from it. Okay? But if you notice with any guru, that doesn't mean no, you'll find that they have quite a following, my delicious little babies. Yes, they do. Okay? And of course, ones get well into it, shall we say. Okay, my delicious babies. But anyway, fast forward. So I watched, going back some years ago now, I watched a particular video, came up, my delicious babies. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this nearly 2 years ago. You know, not long after I first started my videos, my delicious babies, okay? And it was to do with the chef, you know, Gordon Ramsay. And he happened to meet up, you know, to link up with Sadhguru. And Sadhguru was showing Gordon Ramsay, you know, like around the kitchen and everything. And Gordon Ramsay had said, you know, well, you know, and asked some of the staff there, because they were all in silence, my delicious little babies. So you imagine going to work, mind you, there are a number of places, aren't there, my delicious little babies, where you're expected to work, there we are, in silence. Do you see what I mean? And, you know, Gordon Ramsay happened to ask, you know, a couple of the staff, you know, do you not talk to each other? And they went, no. Do you say? Well, I don't know about you, my delicious little babies, but I personally do not feel that that's right. Because anywhere where I have worked, I've always, there we are, you know, been the flipping queen. There we are, the queen of conversation. Do you see what I mean? I mean, for me to keep my trap shut all day. And mind you, I have had ones over the years, Martin babies. They've actually got a jar. I swear, Dan, this is flipping the truth, this is. And they said, right, Carla, you know, if you can keep quiet, that doesn't mean that. If you can keep quiet, you know, we're going to be putting ka-ching, 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 okay, to see how long I could be quiet for. Okay, Martin. Well, I never used to get very far, Marzlichtig babies, so I certainly was not on my way to becoming most wealthy. Put it that way, Marzlichtig babies, okay? But I just simply could not keep quiet, okay? So when I was watching this video now then, going back years ago, right? And I seen with Gordon Ramsay and Sadhguru, and I seen the kitchen, I thought, flip me, I thought, you're better than I. You're good. Because I couldn't do it. I'm pretty sure that Sadhguru would have sacked me on the spot. Do you see what I mean, Marzlichtig babies? We probably would have thought, gosh, when does this woman ever shut up? Do you see what I mean, Marzlichtig babies? Anyway, fast forward. So I wasn't really particularly happy about that. Then I've seen, you know, like, because usually with Sadhguru, you know, he has all of his cloak on and he has his top hat and everything, okay? So that's not me being sarcastic against anybody of a different religion who wears a different type of clothing. No, it is not, okay? And I'm not going to apologise for this because I'm simple things. I'm having a conversation, okay? So if anybody's offended, well, I'm sorry that you're offended, but I'm not taking it back, okay? I'm just explaining. It'd be no different than if I said somebody who's in a Christian church or wherever it is, okay, and they're wearing a top hat and a cloak. It'd be no different, okay? So I just want to make that point. But getting back to this now. So then I've seen, you know, where Sadhguru is dressed in normal clothes, you know, like a T-shirt, jeans, you know, he's got his hair tied back and he's wearing sunglasses. My delicious little babies, okay? But I could not help me noddle going back to the kitchen where they're all in silence indoors and then he's enjoying himself on a motorbike with his sunshades on and a jeans and a T-shirt. You know, happily chatting away to Gordon Ramsay. Do you follow me? My delicious little babies. Food for thought, okay? Anyway, let's fast forward now. So then I seen on YouTube yesterday evening, my delicious babies, and I seen that he's had a brain surgery, hasn't he? I'm a bit late seeing this, to be honest. Not sure why. Okay, my delicious babies. It's probably because I do not, you know, watch him now. I haven't watched him for years. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious babies? Okay. So that's not being disrespectful. I just haven't. And of course, you know, you got Russell Brand as well, haven't you? He's another guru, isn't he? You know, when he wears his top hat and everything and all these clothes and, you know what I mean, and all these necklaces and all that sort of stuff. And he's like, oh, thank you to all of my followers. You know, one of those and all that. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies, okay? Anyway, so yes, and then I seen a video, not long, just a short video, my delicious babies, where Sadhguru was telling all of us out here, you know, who happen to watch globally, who happen to watch him, to take something, my delicious little babies. And he said, for those, words to effect, for those who did not want to take anything, okay, my delicious little babies, he says, well, you can just go on a beach somewhere. Okay, my delicious little babies. So it seemed to me very against anybody who did not wish to take something that they did not know what was in it, my delicious little babies, okay? And God bless, and I always say that, okay? to anybody who very sadly has taken something. Okay, so I'm not being like that, and if you've seen my other videos, there we are, you will know that I'm not like that. Okay, but and then it turned out that he had a headache. My delicious little babies, just have another sip of my coffee, please, and thank you. I think I may have 2 sips again. I just love my coffee. No cream in it today, my delicious little babies, just milk. Anyway, so then I've seen this video that, yes, he'd had a headache for a month, for 4 weeks. And then he had to have, you know, some sort of brain surgery, okay? And then I've seen another video where, you know, he was walking with a stick, okay, my delicious little babies, okay? And so it seemed as though he may have been starting to recover, okay, my delicious little babies. But I cannot remember which video I saw it on, either one or the other, yesterday evening. But apparently, on one of the videos, your woman there was saying that as well as having positive comments for Sadhguru, okay, my delicious little babies, there was an awful lot who was, there we are, giving rather negative comments. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? So, to me, my delicious little babies, what are my thoughts? Well, I do not like at all to hear about anybody who very sadly, you know, has had to have any surgery for any part of their body, okay, whether it be their brain or anywhere else. However, when somebody, because it's only, when is it, some days ago now, that there was an Australian reporter, age 44, which I have mentioned on my videos, my delicious little babies, okay, that he was pushing something just like Sadhguru, okay, and he was found in a park. He was out walking his beautiful little baby that we call our sons and daughters, and somebody had found him in the park. He'd had a heart attack and passed, age 44. My delicious little babies, okay. So, to me, well, I'm pretty sure now, okay, so this is not being nasty, I'm just done saying it, that Sadhguru has now, I'm pretty sure, there we are, had time to reflect and realise that what he'd taken, that he was oh so happy to tell everybody, has very sadly caused his injury. But what is worse still, and this is something that really damn well gets to me, my delicious little babies, okay? I'm not going to hold back. And I do not care who it is, celebrity, whoever they are, guru, whoever they are. Okay, when you're pushing something, look at how many millions there we are of your followers that you're doing that to, because you want to take it. Do you see? So I would say that this is now a time where Sadhguru, I feel, is going to be slowing well down. There we are, my delicious little babies, okay? Because me personally, if he gets back to being how he used to be, well, fair play. But me personally, do I feel so? No. No. Okay? But like anybody, should never have pushed it. Just like the putrid effing box in the corner of the room. Should never have pushed it. Should never have told anybody to do anything. My delicious little babies, do you say? Because as we clearly hearing around the world globally, let's just say what this has caused. There we are. Okay, my delicious little babies, that is what I have to say there. Okay, now spoken, God bless them to many. who wish to dear God. I spoke to a dear lady yesterday. She's retiring in July this year. Okay, Martish babies. And, well, she said to me, she told me straight. She said, I'm not taking anything else. She told me. She's had 2, plus the one that did her was the flu one. That's the one that really did her. And she said, I'm never taking anything else. That's what she said to me. I said it on to my videos about a year and a half ago now. Or could be nearly 2 years ago. Okay, with the same dear lady. Okay. So I said to her, I said, well, God bless you. I said, and you know, because I do not see much of her these days, God bless you, see what I mean? But I said, please, with your dear little self and, you know, your dear little husband there now, and a dear little son, I said, please enjoy your retirement. Do you see? My delicious little babies, okay? But she refused. I spoke to somebody else, God bless this dear gentleman, of course with anybody, not in that way, not in that way. And he'd said to me, he'd had a couple himself, he said no. He knows what's the crack is, what's been done. Do you see? Okay. So it seems, God bless it, there are a lot of regrets. Okay. But my heart goes out to everybody. However, when I've seen the amount of celebrities, there we are, and everything like that now, there we are, all pushing it. I have a very different view, my delicious little babies, okay, because it's the ears that were listening, very sadly, that thought that it was a good idea. Shall we say, my delicious little babies, do you say? Which has now been proven to turn out that it was not such a good idea. Okay, my delicious little babies, now finally, before I leave my video. So yes, so who's the latest now that we're hearing? On BitChute, my delicious little babies. So yeah, we're seeing about Dr. Phil. Yeah, for those of you, because for most of you, I'm sure you'll know of Dr. Phil in over the pond in America. My delicious little babies. Well, he seems to be now, it seems that he's doing the rounds, my delicious little babies, okay? Anybody would know with Dr. Phil, okay? I'm going back years ago now, okay? Years. Where I've probably seen a couple of his shows, not even seen them all the way through. It just was never my cup of tea, my delicious little babies. Neither was that flipping putrid Oprah. Never my cup of tea. Okay, my delicious babies. Just not into, do you know what I mean? And then, of course, you had Jerry Springer. I mean, oh, for goodness sake, I mean, everything was just such an exaggeration. It was very irritating to listen to, my delicious little babies, do you say? But these are the price now. Do you see what things happen here now? You know, just to have that fame on the television. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes, okay. Anyway, so it appears now that, you know, because Dr. Phil has said, you know, into his audience and everything, and I'm sure to any watchers, anyone who's watching around the world at him, that he's now said that, you know, they want to lock us down again. Well, we already know all this. Nobody knows everything, my delicious little babies, but there we are. I've been following a lot of things over these years, do you say? And in fact, I've been, you know, for many years, okay, with different things now, do you say? So this is, I feel, nothing new, but because Dr. Phil has said this now, what is it that he's had an awakening? This is how it's coming across to me, my delicious little babies. Well, now he's doing the rounds. Okay, my delicious little babies. It's so amazing. And I've been watching and observing, do you see what I mean? And it's so amazing how all of these different ones now are coming out. Just so amazing. Do you see what I mean? My delicious little babies, okay? Then, of course, you know, they go on the top alternative show, you know, over the pond in America and everything. Do you know what I mean? Okay. And, you know, well, at the end of the day, okay, fair enough. If Dr. Phil has got his message out, well, and anybody's listening, well, that can only be a positive thing. But we must not forget now, my delicious little babies, we must not forget about what took place in 2020. My delicious little babies, do you say? Okay. I mean, it's like I started to watch a video. When was it? Again, it was yesterday afternoon, my delicious little babies, on YouTube. Okay. And I was listening to it. You see, to me, whether it's YouTube or whether it's BitChute, it seems to me, my delicious little babies, that you still got, there we are, these ones who seem to have some sort of effing ego. Okay, my delicious babies, but getting back to this YouTube one now then. So he starts, you know, nattering away, you know, and he, you know, looking like I'm the big I am on the camera, my delicious little babies, okay? But then he too, this is, I think, only about 10 minutes into it, my delicious little babies, okay? And, but then he too then turned around and said, well, you know, he followed, you know, it's like, follow the leaders, leaders, leaders. And he followed and he put a muzzle on, put a mask on. Well, not being nasty, my delicious little babies, but from the second that he said that, switched off. Okay, my delicious babies, this is what we're seeing a lot of. And anybody who watches the alternative media, there we are, would know a long time. Okay, we're seeing a lot of this. But the thing is now, they come out after the event. There we are. Do you see? It's like, you know, where was any of these in the 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023? Where were the majority of these? That's simple things. Just asking a question, food for thought, food for thought. My delicious little babies, do you say? So, here's what I've got to say now. Me, myself, personally, no disrespect, I'm just done saying it. Would I want to listen to these? And I was only, by the way, listening to 10 minutes that video because it was to do with somebody else's video, my delicious little babies, okay? And of course, with anybody not in that way, not in that way. So I would say myself, or there we are, or anybody else, want to listen to them. You know, after they follow the leaders, 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 do you say? And wore a muzzle, a mask, and everything, and followed the rules. So why would I want to listen to that? So I just clicked off. I thought, don't come out now, what, 4 years on? Do you see what I mean? There we are. But you're seeing so much of it. And then very lastly, I've seen, oh, God bless his beautiful dear little soul. God bless you, beautiful dear little soul. A beautiful, not in that way, not in that way. A beautiful dear little Rashid Buttar. He was calling this out from the beginning. My delicious little babies, and with the lockdowns, with everything. And then something said to me, just type it into YouTube. Do you know what I mean? Just I could listen to, you know, just have a little listen to him again. A wonderful dear gentleman. Wonderful dear Dr. Rashid Buttar. His life was taken, I'll mention it again, way too soon. We know what happened. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? And he was done telling the truth. And of course, you know, one of these silly flipping effing over the pond in America, one of these silly flipping effing American flipping channels, you know, trying to put him down on, you know, on national TV, you know, to make it look like he's, you know, not all the cups in the cupboard, or the lift does not go up to the top floor. And God bless his beautiful dear little face. Our beautiful dear little Rashid Buttar. I mean, his face, God bless him. Because he was telling the damn truth. There we are, he was telling the truth. And that other silly flipping PRRCK, that flipping critter, little cretin there. You know what I mean? Looks like a little, I love little rats, but you know, I'm talking about not such a nice looking creature. You know what I mean? Horrible looking little creature. You know what I mean? Putting our lovely Dr. Rashid Buttar down. When of course everything now, there we are, has been proved to be true. Should have seen his poor little face. You know, the way he was treated. Do you know what I mean? It's just wicked and putrid. But still, my delicious little babies, they're wanting to push things now. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? So the best advice that I could give my delicious little babies, okay, because I've got to be honest, my videos just do not get seen very often, okay, my delicious babies, they just do not. Anyway, I always say, who is meant to look at my videos, my delicious little babies, so very kindly, and thank you. I hope that you find any information that I give out, there we are, most informative. And if you can help others, please, with the videos that I advertise, not my own videos, but that I advertise, and you watch those videos, if you can please pass them on. That's all I ask, my delicious little babies, okay? But I beg you, with you all, of the Lord of mercy, or if there's anybody who you know, please do not fall for this. Do not take anything more, okay? Because they're really, really pushing this. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? And it seems to me they do not want to put the brakes on, okay? But all we can do, myself and thousands, God bless them, of other uploaders, there we are, is just spread the word to just please not to fall for this. Okay, my delicious babies, okay? And that's the end of my video. So thank you so very much for anybody, you know, who happens to see my video, okay? Sending each and every one of you peace, love, harmony and bright blessings. And may your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families all be fully protected. Okay, my delicious babies, and wherever you are in the world, have a super duper delicious time. You only get one life. Very true, my delicious babies, so very true, okay? So until my next video, God bless you, okay? If it's morning, afternoon or evening, have a super duper and delicious time, okay? So until next time, love you all. God bless. Thank you. Bye-bye.